saw Doris Ogala's video. To be honest with you, if I did not know Doris, I would have thought she was lying. Maybe she just won't catch cruise. That man, Chris Okafor, two of them, true she talk, she no lie. I did been a no go the man church, she no carry me go there. I go think say she did lie. But she took me there. And she took a lot of people there. Doris na woman where they like, make the man where they her life, they grow. I just felt they were just friends. Maybe the man they like actresses because there were lots of them there that day. Doris is an actress. All of una where they shout, say whether she be actress, una no know. Doris na actress. I don't know what they worry una for Nigeria. She's an actress.
Hello everyone, happy Sunday. So, the last video I posted was about Chris Okafor and Doris Ogala. The ongoing saga, you already know about it. She said the man, after dating her for 8 years, went to engage and to marry another woman, and she's not having it. And she made a whole video she broke down. If you haven't seen it, please go watch that so you can follow what is coming. This is an update. The pastor stoned him. How could you do this to a lady that trusted you? Of course, Doris is without no blame, because at somebody like that, you should know better now. Dating somebody for 8 years, haba, and then leaving your husband, because in that video she said that the man asked her to leave a man that actually married her. They actually had a traditional marriage, and this pastor told her to leave that man, that he will marry her, and she did. Even if you're 12, you should know that's a no-no. How will you leave your husband for somebody who is promising? It's not that they're putting a ring on it and they're ready to go see your parents. Did they not see you before this one came to marry you? Did they not see you? You've been dating for so long, so obviously you knew pastor before the man that came to marry you. I'm not sure what year she got married. I need to go check on that. But I'm of the opinion that she's already met this pastor before she got married, and then she left her marriage. So anyway, that is all manners of messed up. Okay? So, but anyway, back to the chat, which is what brought us here today. The chat that Doris released that is supposed to be her evidence. The chat started, I'm going to, of course, link it somewhere in this video, but the chat started with a transfer of 700,000 naira. Okay? So apparently, Pastor Chris transferred from UBA Bank. Now, Pastor Chris wrote, "Calm down, love. We'll call you shortly." We don't know why he's saying calm down. We are not privy to that information. It just started with "calm down, love. We'll call you shortly." And she now responded, "I'm okay, but I'm going to SEX in Abuja. Just informing you ahead, sir." Does it make sense? I'm going to SEX in Abuja. I'm not sure. I'm beginning to see this from a different angle. I think we need to start looking into psychological evaluation. Because why are you telling a man you're going to SEX in Abuja? And from this text, it's not telling us that the SEX is with the man. It just sounds like you're informing him that you're going to Abuja to do this. I'm not sure why. You're wondering why he didn't marry you? Why are you making an announcement? You're going to SEX in Abuja. Or am I the only one that is seeing this way? Have anybody else seen this chat? What do you all think? Oh, please, let me know in the comment section, because I'm beginning to look into analyzing things, call things out as they are. And then she proceeded to put "sir." What a respect. Okay? And then the man wrote, "If that's how much you love me, good and fine." And then she responds, let me see. She responds, "Call, hey, wahala." And then, I hope I'm following this in order. I think so. In 28 July 2022, the man said, "Hello, my lady. How was your day?" She responded, "I'm fine, sir." Now, "Hello, my lady." That is not very romantic. That is not, okay, there are some people like that. There are people that can call their girl or their girlfriend "my lady." I understand that. But this is not telling us that this guy is heavily into a romance mission with her. Okay, she responds, "I'm fine, sir." And then the guy wrote, "I miss you. I will call you when I'm out of our leadership training." There's always a leadership training with pastors. They're always being trained how to become leaders. Even if you work at church, because I'm a church girl, I've always been a church girl. Even when you're working at church, as an usher, there's always leadership meeting. So that is in line with what is going on. She said, okay, sir, but I can't get with this, sir. Okay, but let me continue to read. After that, guy wrote, I don't know why he wrote this, but he wrote not fair. I don't know what is not fair. I don't know what he's referring to. This chat is kind of chopped off. So if you're going to drop receipt, drop receipt. Okay, there are people that when they drop receipt, they drop receipt. Okay, number one, how do we know this chat is with him? Number two, this guy is not looking like somebody you're in this heavily romantic, I want to marry you, don't marry anybody else kind of relationship. Anyway, she wrote after the guy said not fair. My crown, my love, my lord, Obim, my pride, my painkiller, my sugar daddy, the owner of my heart, missing you, Skara. Heart emoji, heart emoji. And then the guy responds, I love you. And then she responded, love you too, my king. Heart emoji, heart emoji. Okay, so from this chat, it looks like she was the one that may be a little more into that relationship than him. Okay, am I saying that this did not happen? From the video I saw yesterday, it's highly unlikely. It looks like something that happened. Allegedly. Don't know for sure. We can never say 100% unless both of them come and say, yes, we did it. So we will always say allegedly. So I think it's something that happened. But I think maybe it's a situation where somebody is kind of dating herself. You know, of course, I could be wrong. But you know that situation where women especially read meaning into things. I've seen that in real life. I've seen that in real life cases where you're telling this girl, what is going on with you? Wake up. This man is not into you. And they're like, oh, yesterday she told me her mom was coming. If he didn't value me or don't take me seriously, he won't be telling me about his mom whereabouts. What? Huh? Maybe because he's using you, honey, and he needs you to pick the mom up from the airport. If a guy doesn't come out and say things straight, don't fill in the blank for any man. Let the man say exactly what they mean. If a man is telling you, oh, you know, I need 100,000, account is on freeze and I need 100,000 to do this or do that, and that man doesn't come out to say, please give me 100,000, I will give you back. Keep your money. Don't offer. Don't say, no, I can give you 100,000. Oh, it's okay. Let them voice out exactly what they need or what they're asking for. This is the men that you see at the end. They will say, did I beg you? Did I ask you? And the woman is busy saying, I did this for you. I did that for you. I did this for you. And the man is like, did I ask you? You volunteered. It was a gift. Let me tell you a story. This is real life. It was this, a guy that I know through a distant friend. And the guy was looking for somebody to marry. What stood out to me is that he was kind of looking for single mothers, like all the people he's interested in. You can see they fit into the same category. Single mothers that are doing well, either nurses or, you know, some kind of professional. And then once I noticed that, I was like, because the friend was telling me, oh, help him fight, I'm not dealing with that. He can find by himself. But eventually they found somebody for him. They started dating. Eventually, the complaints start. That's how it always starts. Oh, I'm doing this. They're about to kick me out of my house, and then my account is frozen, or I had to send a million naira or $1 million for this and that. So that left me in red, and I can only withdraw so much in 1 month. There's always an excuse. Eventually, this woman started helping. Oh, I can help you. Oh, I can help you. Helping. At the end of the day, cut long story short, it was like, did I ask you everything you did? Did I ask you? The woman called the police for the person that introduced them and started saying it was scam. They planned it, this and that. They didn't plan anything. It's just the way it goes. The script is very readable. I'm not sure why a lot of women still don't catch these things. Maybe I need to do more videos exposing their antics. Because for some reason, I have brothers, okay? I have senior brothers. I'm very much aware of how men operate. They tell you everything you need to know. I know all the angles they can come from. I know. But anyway, thank God, because there's some good men. There's still some good men. My husband is one of them. So it's not all men that are like that. Back to Doris Ogala. My thoughts on the chat that she released. I don't see anything too incriminating in this chat that will be like, okay, bring this pastor, let's buy him. Probably the pastor was having fun, doing whatever he was doing, whatever he was benefiting from Doris, because I also saw a video on Facebook that somebody dropped, and that person said that Doris Ogala was involved with this pastor to some capacity because Doris introduced her to this pastor and took her to this pastor's church.
When I saw Doris Ogala's video, to be honest with you, if I did not know Doris, I would have thought she was lying. Maybe she just won't catch cruise. That man, Chris Okafor, two of them, na true she talk, she no lie. I did been a no go the man church, she no carry me go there. I go think say she did lie. But she took me there. And she took a lot of people there. Doris na woman where they like, make the man where they her life, they grow. I just felt they were just friends. Maybe the man, they like actresses because there were lots of them there that day.
So maybe Doris was helping him get celebrities to his church. Allegedly, I don't know, because that lady clearly said that Doris introduced her to this pastor and she went to the pastor's church. I think she said it was when she had a baby or when she was pregnant. Could it be for prayers, maybe for safe delivery or whatnot? So he must have been benefiting something from Doris. I know some people say they don't know if Doris is an actress or not, but she is. Even if she's not, she's some level actress and she does have access to some other actresses. Maybe not your big ones, but she does, okay? Because I've heard about Doris Ogala. This is not my first time of hearing about her. So she's always been in media. So now, that apart, in my next video, I'm going to talk about his response because Pastor Chris Okafor have responded to Doris Ogala. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out. Until next time, may God bless you. Thanks. Bye-bye.